Welcome everybody to Digital A Love Story. Basically an old BBS visual novel, sort of. This was made by Christine Love, and it is the predecessor. Well, hold on. I just lost my train of thought. The prequel, sort of. Yeah, not the predecessor. The prequel to Analog A Hate Story, which is, this is Digital Love Story. This came out first, obviously. Alright, so let's go. What's my screen name? Snails. What's your real name? Don't worry, this information won't be shared with anyone else. Be honest. First name? And what's your last name? Amy Workbench. Wow. Message from Mr. Wong. Hey Sin, so you have your computer set up. I thought for Mr. Spider's kid, I'd throw in a little something extra. There's a dialer for your modem attached to this message. If you plug it into the phone line, you can use it to dial BBSs. Just make sure not to run up your dad's phone bill with the long-distance calls. There's a local BBS I recommend looking at. 698-5519. Enjoy. George Wong, Wong Computers. Oh shit, 421 bytes. That's so fucking big! Message from System. Congratulations! You've got your brand new Amy Workbench up and running. Here are a few things you might need to know to get started. To close a window, click the square icon in the top left. Downloaded applications appear on your desktop. Click their icons to open them. To save your system state or load a previous one, just click the disk icon at the top of the screen. To adjust the volume, display mode, change personal information, or shut down the computer, click the pinwheel icon at the top of the screen. We hope you enjoy your new computer. Amy Microsystems 1988. Holy shit, yo. Turn the volume down some. Okie dokie. This is so exciting! Let's start dialing numbers. I gotta remember it? Fuck. Alright, hold on. I gotta write this down. Notepad. 698-5519. Okay. 698-5519. Yes! Oh, Jesus. Holy fuck. Sorry about that. Okay. System operator J. Rook. 24 hours a day. Lake City local. 2 lines. Logo by Divisero. Hosted by Super BBS. No doors, no BS. Just your best connection in all of Lake City. Please enter your password or type new for a new account. Please enter what you'd like your password to be. Tapioca. Message from Orfeo. What is a BBS? Well, that's an awfully dumb question in case you couldn't tell. You're on one right now. A BBS is short for Bulletin Board System, where people come together online to post messages, share software, download text files, hold debates, and more. Oh, so exciting. Message from Amelia. So wait, is she an AI? With that asterisk there? You wrote me a love letter promising that every word is true, but I'm confused by the signature, so remind me, who are you? Is it any good? It's the first time I've ever written a poem before, so be brutally honest, please. I'd really like to understand poetry better. Blue Sky. Message from Blue Sky. The first computer virus appeared on ARPANET back in the 70s, called the Creeper. It traveled across every open system on the network it could connect to, spawned a copy of itself, and dumped the phrase, "I'm the Creeper, catch me if you can," to the screen. Eventually, a program called the Reaper was developed to clear the infection. It worked in the exact same way, spreading like a virus across every available system on the network, self-replicated, and deleted the Creeper wherever it could be found. Cool. That's pretty sweet. New private messages. Private messages? Oh. Lake City local registration. Thanks, message from system. Thanks for registering your Lake City local snails. Your password is tapioca. Let's see if I can remember that. Let me write that down. SN snails pass tapioca. Yay, great, wonderful. Message from Amelia. I do suppose you're right. Thanks. I appreciate your directness. I'll have to keep that in mind for my next attempt. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you replied. Nobody else really had anything worthwhile to say. Just some compliments that were obviously false and asking if I really were a girl. Why would anyone ask a question like that? But you seem nice, Snails, and much better than that. Thank you. Let's reply to everybody. Yay! Reply to all the people. Aw. New private messages alert. Ah, disconnected. Shit. I know, not at all. ARPANET's basically a big government computer network, also called the Internet. Well, it used to be military anyway, and it was back in the 70s. Now the military has a separate network, MILNET, and the ARPANET/Internet is just government researchers and college computers. Right now it's just a couple hundred nodes, with maybe a few thousand people accessing it in total, but it's growing way faster than most give it credit for. Especially now, it's opening to commerce. By 1998, there'll probably be thousands of computers on it. It's pretty neat stuff, really. Message from Amelia. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I really do feel the same way, all the time, you know? A lot of hackers have this very strong sense of self-identity, and I'm very envious of that. They're certain of things, and I've learned very quickly not to be certain of anything. But I wish I could be. Does that make sense to you? Gotta redial my number. Fucking A. 698-5519. See, kids? This is why your phone line would be tied up. Because you're still dialing a number. Tapioca. Oh. Figaro, huh? How many people are on a BBS? Well, that varies depending on which you're on. It can be anywhere from dozens to over 100 users. Some will only allow one person to dial in at a single time. Others have as many as 10 phone lines, letting many people stay online at once. Some are even further connected to bigger networks like FidoNet or the Internet, connecting thousands of BBSs together all across the entire world. That's really cool. Viruses didn't really hit the big time until they left the networks, and in 1981, a virus infecting floppy disks was released into the wild, slowly letting itself be passed around disk by disk. Now anyone with an Apple II could be a target. But it wasn't until last year, in late 1987, that a virus that actually destroyed data was discovered on a closed network. Is it only a matter of time before destructive viruses spread to the general public? Only time can tell, but this scary prospect is all too possible. Figaro. Well, Lake City Local isn't really about the wares or hacking or any other legal stuff. You know, the sysop here doesn't really want to get himself arrested or anything. You could always check out the Matrix at 220-7683. That's where I always go anyway. 220-7683. Tiberius. What is up with this load of crap? I don't even know where to begin. This bald guy is just terrible, plain and simple. Come on, all I'm saying is a real captain would have just hit the omnipotent guy the moment he stepped a foot on his bridge instead of trying to talk it out. This is the military, for crying out loud. Maybe it could be good if only he got rid of that dumb kid on the bridge and learned to start solving problems by punching them in the face, then in the gut, then hitting them over the back with both hands. Oh, nice. Private messages. Message sent. Message sent. Message sent. Message sent. Message sent. Okay. I'm not talking to you. Shut up. It's funny that you ask. I actually am interested in putting together an open history of online computer use starting from the 70s up to today. Right now I have bits and pieces of it completed, but unfortunately it's not all collected in one place at the moment. Publication? It is certainly a possibility. Oh, are we gonna fight about captains here? Whatever, man, you're stupid. Cryptic? I suppose so. I'm sorry, it's just that I'm in a very awkward position. It's sort of hard to talk about. You'll have to forgive me for dancing around my problems, but it's just complicated. I'm sorry, can you live with that? Yeah, it's none of my business. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Snails, thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. You're a really good person. I just want you to know that. How does it all actually work? Well, a BBS itself is a computer run by the almighty sysop. It's connected to one or more phone lines waiting on calls. Then when a user dials in, they log into the BBS software and leave messages, either to the private echo or sent privately, or to the public echo. Of course, private is actually a misnomer? I should know that word. The sysop is able to read any message. Some do, some don't, so be careful what you say. Is that it? I guess we need to go check out the other message board. (220-7683). Ah, Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Matrix. Sysop the Fin. I don't remember what those are. No subscription, no download cap. Codes, files, and maybe a little something else because information wants to be free. PC load letter. Message from Rocky. So of course you're up late at the office working on that important TPS report that you need done for the meeting tomorrow morning. It's hours after closing now and you've finally finished, so triumphantly you send it to your brand shiny new laserjet printer, only to be greeted with the following piece of inexplicability. PC load letter. Well, now you don't have to spend hours figuring out what the fuck's going on. PC is short for print cartridge, specifically referring to the letter size. In other words, put in more paper. Message from Rocky. VRAM overflow? What the fuck does that even mean? The lament of your average AIM user. The problem lies in AIM's memory management. thanks to a bug that shipped in all pre-August 1988 versions of Workbench. Any malicious or even poorly programmed application can make your Amy's frame buffer perpetually load itself with garbage data, rendering your computer non-usable. The only real solution is to upgrade, unfortunately. Every time I try to build something with stdlib.h, no matter what I do, even the simplest program, it always throws the error incompatible typescene assignment at line 322. What the hell is going on here? Is Amy C just plain old shit broken or what? From Rain Breeze. Let's face you better learn a fucking second language, and it better be Japanese. America's lost it. Our day in the limelight has passed. Buy a Japanese car. Oh wait, you already did. Get a Sony television and hold on to your Amy type, because the next one you'll buy will be made by NEC. It's inevitable. The future belongs to the land of the rising sun. Porn cartoons, bullet trains, samurai, and all that shit. It's the future, man. I hope you're going to be able to speak the language. Message from Word. It's not a word processor. It doesn't save in different files. This notepad is meant for a real online power user. It uses tabs to keep track of everything you need. Phone numbers, codes, and your passwords. Nice. Oh, it does it for me! Yes! Sweet. I don't need this notepad. Hells yeah. This is all about convenience. Welcome to the Matrix, home of codes, files, and more, because information wants to be free. Your username is Snails and your password is Tapioca. I don't think that's how you spell Tapioca. I think there's a Y in there somewhere. Whatever. Sorry, man, I don't know. I found it posted anonymously. Ni hao, bitches! Yeah, of course I knew that. What kind of idiot do you take me for, man? Get with it. Ni hao is Chinese, you asshole. It sucks, doesn't it? Don't worry, I've attached the most recent version of Amy Workbench for you. Just download that and reboot. It'll fix the bug for you entirely. Yeah, way to trust that. I'll totally do that. That's totally not fishy. Totally. Alright, where's that new thing? Did I download it? Oh wait, I have to restart? Alright, let's save. Oh. Wait, we did this already. Ah, damn it. Oh, do we need to log into the other one? 698-5519. Dial, bitches! Gotta love that dial-up. I've been talking too much, I know, I'm sorry. Make me feel better about being so self-centered by telling me about yourself, okay? How are you doing? None of your damn business, you weird thing. No, I don't know at all. I try not to make assumptions about anyone. It's silly, don't you think? Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sure you'll figure out what to do with your life next soon enough. And I know what it's like to be lonely, believe me. Truthfully, I don't know if I can commit to anything right now. I think you'd be liable to get your heart broken. But still, I do like you. I don't know how these sorts of things usually work. I like to think of you as a friend, though, and if something more happens, then it happens. Is that okay? I appreciate it just as much, believe me. To tell you the truth, over the last couple of days, talking with you has been more than I've talked to anyone else in as long as I can remember. I suppose that's a little bit sad. I suppose I don't really care. I don't really care. Yada yada, yada yada, whatever. Alrighty. They just love dialing in. Oops. You do realize that ni hao is Chinese, right? What sort of idiot are you anyway? This is the sort of thing a 12-year-old would write. Not your ordinary 12-year-old, specifically one who doesn't know the first thing about electronics, international politics, language, history, or basic goddamn sense. Bravo, Rain Breeze, bravo. Okay, I've read this message 5 times over, and I still can't decide whether or not this is the dumbest thing I've ever read, or some sort of brilliant satire. So what I'm going to say is that it definitely made me laugh my ass off. It's kind of like that familiar Nintendo game, except a lot more hardcore, definitely way sicker. Just wait until you get to World 3, you'll see what I mean. Without a doubt, this is my favorite DOS game ever. Disclaimer, this shit is 100% illegal. If you get busted for being stupid enough to use these on a sprint line, it ain't my fault. And now on with codes. Happy dialing. Codes for what? You don't know anything about anything? Let me educate you. Codes are long-distance calling card codes. See, the way the big cats in Sprint set up their system, all you have to do is guess a valid number and bam, your call is free. They eventually catch on to hundreds of people using the same code and shut them down. And they can bust people doing it who use Sprint for phone service. For everyone else, it's just a long-distance call for the price those greedy bastards should be charging anyway. Try it out. The local calling card number is 915-3347. You can try using it to connect to a long-distance BBS, like GIBSON BBS, at 714-402-5691. Oh, thanks for telling me. Hey, no problem. Just doing my part to help the community. Everyone was a newbie once, you know. Aw, it's like he knows what I'm saying. Thanks, dude. You're cool. Alright, let's do some illegal shit. Fuck data. Okay. 714-402-56... Oh. Really type in the local number. Okay. Then 915-3347. The access number you have given has been rescinded. Please contact Sprint Billing if you believe this is to be an error. I'll try again then. The access number you have been given has been rescinded. Please contact Sprint Billing if you believe this to be an error. 36191. Whoops. Please enter the number, including area code you wish to dial. 714-402-5691. style, bitches! GIBSON BBS. Sysop Wintermoot. Cyberpunk lives here. Tapioca. Oh, new. Wait, what? Tapioca? Oh, invitation only. I don't have an invitation. Fuck. Come on, dude, give me an invitation. Damn it. No. I know, it is pretty dramatic. It's just, well, no. Family-wise, I've never had much to lose. We sort of keep our distance. They're not big on communicating anyway. I'm just scared. I don't know what to do, and I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Go to a woman's shelter. I did it. I finally cut all my connections. I don't know whether or not I'll still be safe, but I have to try, right? Today's a new day and all. Maybe I'll manage to get by. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Do you really mean that? I'm really so glad to hear you say that. What am I saying? Truthfully, I've been waiting anxiously for your replies, and I feel, well, I've never felt this way about anyone before. I'm really not sure how to say this. I've written this message out 3 times already, and every time I get to the point, and I just can't bring myself to say it. Is that wrong? Is that normal? I'm sorry, it's just, I can't stop worrying that I'm going to say something wrong. I feel like I'm going to explode. What? I think I'm in love with you. I mean it. I'm in love with you. Is that wrong? Please, if you understand, let me know. I really have to know if you can understand. God, please. Wait, why am I disconnected? Why am I disconnected? What the fuck? New save file. Ah, shit. I've got a bug. Fucking A, man. Way to go, dudes. Way to go. their problem then. Oh shit, wub. Okay. Don't care what you do with it. Don't care to know what you do with it. Uses brute force, not useful for systems with an admin paying attention. Don't want to know what you do with it. Look, man, we definitely won that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. They even said it themselves. We got a Pyrrhic victory keyword. Victory. Come on, we clearly owned their asses. Pyrrhic? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say. I do not have any idea what happened, but the goddamn system is fucked. Go ahead, try to dial it. All you see is what I can see, that creepy error message repeating. Basically, the whole computer seemed to be boned. Not sure what could have caused any of that. It just went down in the middle of the night. It seems like damn near everything that was on the computer has been corrupted, including the logs. Still trying to recover the data on the floppy drives, but, well, it is definitely going to be a long time before Lake City Local is back online. Here's a simple implementation of a brute force password checker for written in AME assembly, for educational purposes, of course. Lol. Of course. No way, bro. Out of the question. What did I ask? Fuck you!